What up peeps, it's gonna be with you again. It's Richard. I'm back here once more, and today, right here in my hand, I've got a device which is not exactly the latest thing that hit town, but this was sent to me by Joyetech just before Chinese New Year for the purpose of this review. So thank you very much, Joyetech, for sending it my way. And together with this, they've also sent me the Cubis RTA together with an RBA section. Now this is a 150 watt device which is upgradable to 200 watts, which is what I did for mine right here right now. So let's go ahead and check out, without further ado, the Cuboid and the Cubis by Joyetech. Alright guys, let's talk a little bit about the Cuboid first. This is a very affordable 150 or 200 watt device with temperature control by Joyetech, and the build quality on this, I have no complaints. I like the form factor, which feels good in the hands. I mean, the width of it is pretty slim or small, makes it easy to pocket as well, but it does feel a little bit on the weighty side, okay? Settings menu is pretty user friendly and comes with a couple of what I call nice neat features in it. Does nickel, titanium and also stainless steel, and goes from 200 to 600 degrees Fahrenheit, or you could have it in Celsius, which I think is about 100 to 315 degrees Celsius. Although upgradable to 200 watts, you're only going to get 200 watts at 0.37 ohms, you know, just for the simple reason that it runs on dual 18650s. Okay, therefore it is not going to give you that 200 watts with other resistance. All right, anyway, I don't think I've ever gone past 100 watt, so I'm pretty fine with this. Okay, comes with a balanced charger. Okay, but as usual, I always charge my batteries with an external charger. I just feel safe. All right. On a more serious note, yes, please do use an external charger when you have high-powered devices like that. Even though they've got a balanced charger inside, I'm sure all the other reviewers out there would vouch for that. Use an external charger. It doesn't cost a lot to buy an external charger. All right. Then we're also going to take a look at the Cubis tank here, which comes with a couple of stock coils in there, and together with an RBA section for you to rebuild. 3.5 ml capacity tank, and the coils are actually stainless steel 316 coils. Also, it comes with a Clapton coil as well. Tell you what, let's go for close-ups right now, get a good look at all these devices, come back, I'll leave you with my thoughts, give you my 2 cents worth, we'll vape on it as well, and I'll tell you where to get one and how much it costs. Catch you later. The Cuboid 150 watts right here. This is the box that it comes in, white on white. Please excuse it, hopefully you still can see it. You've got a picture of the device on top. It says your Cuboid 150 watts firmware upgradable. This box which holds your micro USB cable, and this is for charging and also for firmware update. All right, okay, besides that, we're going to put that aside and come to the device itself. I'm going to try and just bring it a little bit closer. Taking a look all around there. Joyetech logo, Cuboid, nice finishing on the surface there, and you've got your firing button here, nice and clicky, not very rattly. I don't hear any rattle at all, so very good. Now that's the display screen for you. That's your up and down button over on this side, and you have your USB charge port here for you to charge. It comes with a balanced charger, by the way, so you can charge your batteries while it's inside, and also firmware upgrade as well. But then again, I always like to charge my batteries using an external charger. I just feel a lot safer. All right, underneath you've got your battery cover here with vent holes on each side, 4 vent holes, and a little clip here. Once you unclip this, and the battery cover opens up. 510 on top with a little catch cup at the side here, and also channels for air feed, for atomizers that require bottom air feed. And in there you've got your brass spring loaded pin there, and checking it out, yes, it is spring loaded. And we're going to just open this up. So you have your clip here, all you've got to do is just push it up and the cover opens up, and you have your battery contact here, plus, minus, positive, negative. This is in brass as well. My batteries are still inside. With a 200 watt device, I would strongly advise you to use high drain batteries. These are LG HB6 batteries, great for sub-ohming, so use high drain batteries. Okay, in there, if you look closer, as I bring the light, you can see there's a red cross there and also a blue line right across there. Okay, so the red cross denotes that that's the positive, and the blue line that goes across is the negative. Okay, so very clearly marked positive, negative, red and blue. Right, so that's the inside of it as well. Time to put in your batteries, positive side to the positive side on top, negative, negative on top, close the cover back, click, and it holds tight. Okay, make sure this clips down as well, and if at times if the clip doesn't go back down again, your battery might just fall off this. Just make sure when you are closing this, when it clips, this clips in place. Alright, so that's your device there. Device is on right now. 5 clicks to turn it on, 5 clicks to turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes off. So while your device is off, click the up and down button, and that's going to help flip your screen from right side up to upside down. Okay, and goes back right side up again if you hold the up and down button together. If you hold the fire and the down button together while the device is off, that's to check your battery voltage for both batteries. Just keep it held on, and that's your battery 4.01, 4.04. So the left one is always draining faster than the right one because basically this is a series mod. Okay, if you just hold the fire button and the plus button here, that's going to allow you to set your TCR values for different wires. And you get into this menu, you go M1, M2, and M3. The minus button is going to allow you to scroll up and down for you to choose which one you want to adjust. M1, and you just click the fire button and it falls to this side, and you can make your changes plus or minus. Alright, so once you're done with that, click the fire button and it goes back to the left, and you can scroll either button. Alright, so that's how you change your TCR values. Okay, so once that is done, you want to turn it off, just click the fire button and hold it, and it goes off. Alright, one last thing that I want to show you is if you click it about 15-20 times while the device is off, it'll show you your version number. Alright, so that's your version number, version 3.10. Okay, turn it off, click it, and the device remains on again. Right now you want to get to your settings while the device is on. Just before that, I'm going to show you how to key lock your device while the device is on. Plus and minus, hold it together, keep it held on, and it's key locked. Hold it again, key unlocked. Okay, so right now 3 clicks to get into the settings. 1, 2, 3, and the temperature starts to blink. Click the plus, and it's going to move on to the next one, and the next one power, nickel, titanium, stainless steel again. Alright, so if you click the left button, it's going to scroll down. So that's your power. You want to make adjustments to your power, and you can only go front, you can't go back. Okay, if you have overshot, what you got to do is just click it and go all the way up to 200 watts, and click it again, start from 1 watt again. Yeah, it's not going to allow you to go backwards. So if you overshot, you got to go all the way to 200. Okay, if you click this button, what happens is it's going to go to the next item and scroll down. Okay, so that's your coil resistance, and that is your amp. Click it again, click the plus button, and it changes to puff counter. Click it again, the plus button changes to your wait time. Click it back again, goes back to amp. Alright. You can also lock your resistance if you're using a temperature control atomizer. I've got it here on stainless steel, so what I'm going to do is just get into the settings, and I'm going to scroll down, and you see the ohms icon. I just click the plus button again, and it turns it into a lock icon. It's alright, as you can see, it's locked. Alright, so you want to change the temperature, all you got to do is just click plus or minus, and if you want to change to Celsius, just hold it down, it goes to 600, it stops. Click it one more time and it'll fall to Celsius. Likewise, from 100 it'll go to 315. even if it is held down, it's not going to scroll anymore. It stops. Okay, click it one more time and it falls into Fahrenheit, and then make your adjustments again. It scrolls pretty fast, so you gotta, you know, just come near it and adjust it again. Right, so that's how you do your temperature settings. That's about it for the Cuboid settings. Alright, just a quick one here. Up close with a Cubis tank. Innovative and leak resistant cup design. That's how the tank looks. Picture on the outside. Same kind of boxing like the Cuboid, except this is much smaller product feature. And what's in the box is your warranty card again. Don't lose this, with a scratch and check authenticity sticker. And in here, in this little box, you have 3 stock coils that comes with the box. So these are your stainless steel coils and also your Clapton coil in here. Okay, I'm just gonna put it aside, and also this as well. It comes with a spare glass drip tip. This is not glass, I'm sorry. Delrin, see-through Delrin, which looks like glass actually. So you can remove this, the 510 drip tip, and replace it with either your own, or you want to use this, not a problem at all. Okay, so in case he gets onto your drip tip with this Delrin piece, it'll avoid that. Okay, so that's the stainless steel drip tip here. 2 O-rings, keep it nice and snug in here. Push it down. That's how your device looks. We'll get up closer. Cuboid printed here. What a nice tank actually. Underneath, your contact pin, stainless steel, non-adjustable. And take off your drip tip, put it aside, and you can also remove this as well. The top section, it's got knurlings on top. Unscrew that, and then you have the chimney here. Unscrew this. You have another chimney shaft, and that's your tank here. So this is how you fill up your tank actually. So you've got a lot of juice in there, 3.5 ml capacity. Alright, that's the airflow there for you once you've taken this ring off. And how this works is air goes in through here, and this is let's just assemble it back for you. This gets screwed in like that. Okay, so air goes in from here, travels all the way down here, hits your coil directly, goes back inside, and goes from the center shaft up to your drip tip. That's how it works. Okay, so you've absolutely no leakage with this top airflow system. And there's also a little pin here, a small little pin here, that's going to go up against, you know, this side here, so that it doesn't, you know, continuously spin all around. Okay, so to close and to open your airflow. Alright, so with this on top, you screw it back down, all the way down, and your drip tip, you see in the center there. So airflow goes in from the top, goes in between the inner diameter and the outer diameter, and then comes out here, hits your coil, goes back in again and up your shaft. Alright, so to fill the tank, this is the maximum that you're going to fill your tank to, because if you fill anything higher than this point, liquid displacement, you have this here. Once you put it in together with your coil, your liquid is all going to just overflow out. Okay, I'll get a coil right now. I'm going to break it open and use one of these and put in one of these coils. Just check out the coil. This is your stock coil, and this is rated at 0.5 ohms, stainless steel 316. You've got a gauze on top for spit back protection, organic cotton, Japanese cotton in there. That's how your coil looks. Alright, to attach the coil, all you got to do is just screw this in like that and fill up your tank. Like I said, maximum is only till here. Anything more, if your coil goes in, it's going to displace out whatever that's higher than here. So you don't want juice to just overflow out. Okay, let's put in some juice. I'm going to grab some dripping donuts. You can actually just pour it in. Just make sure you pour it until the maximum level. And now you want to just put this back in. Whole thing. Simple. And screw it back on. Once it's screwed back on, that's your Cubis tank here, all nicely filled up, waiting to be vaped. Last but not least, also comes with an RBA section. I'm going to just have a quick look at the RBA section. Comes with Japanese cotton instructions here. Alright, how to do the coil. And that's your RBA section there with a vertical coil in there. Screwdriver, and there's a little shaft here, which I suppose is used for positioning it and or wrapping your cotton around it probably. I haven't tried it, so I wouldn't know. Okay, pre-built coil in there, and also a screw, and it's a vertical coil. It'll save you some money on buying stock coils if you want to use it, and that's the instruction manual on how you will wrap the coil. You can either do it vertical or you can also do it horizontal as well. You can have your horizontal coil like that. So that's the RBA section for you. Alright, so we'll get back topside, we'll vape on it and talk some more. Welcome back to FaceTime, guys. Time to leave you with my thoughts, but just before that, let me take a vape. I like it. This is pretty good. You know, my 2 cents worth right now, and we start off with the Cuboid first. If it's a Joyetech product, I mean, you're pretty safe with getting a quality product that's affordable, okay? Hard to pick out a con for the Cuboid. Only thing I can actually really put a thought to it and think of would be the weight. It is a little bit heavy. But again, you know, that's something to be expected of with dual 18650s inside. Something like the Snow Wolf right here, the weight just about the same, if not heavier. All right, so that's pretty normal, okay? But at least it is a lot slimmer to hold and to have it in your pocket. The width is just nice and slim. All right, if you're, you know, worried about having it get scratched and all that while you're using it, there's always those silicone sleeve. I've seen it everywhere. It comes in all sorts of different colors, and it's, you know, very affordable. I think I have one which is in black. I paid 20 ringgit for it. Got it from Vape Empire Malaysia. You can go check it out if you want to look for one of those silicone sleeves. I think a lot of us like it as well with dual 18650s, mainly because we can just take out the battery, the ones that's drained out, and just swap it with fresh batteries, and you're on the go again. Finds really nice instantly, no lag in the ramp up time. With the temperature control, it works fine for me. I'm absolutely good with the temperature control, okay? I like the 2 battery display that you have on the screen here, showing each battery's level. Normally the left side will be a bit lower for the fact that this is in series mode, okay? TCR manual settings, that's great for different wires, you know, and it's pretty handy to have. You can set your own manual TCR settings in there. Good form factor. Like I said, nice, small to hold, especially for, you know, Asian hands. We got smaller hands, so it's just nice for us, okay? Lastly, the price point is great, you know, for a 150 watt device that's below 200 ringgit. I think you can get it even as low as 160 ringgit. I think I saw that on Vapor Hub Malaysia's website, okay, or rather Facebook page. In the US, you can get it for under $40 US, I think. So that's the Cuboid for me. Very nice, no complaints at all. Good quality device. All right, meanwhile, let's move on to the Cubis tank that we have here. The Cubis is your nice, laid-back, relaxed kind of tank, and, you know, not bad. It actually holds 3.5 ml of your e-liquid in there, which is quite a bit for me. Airflow gives you a kind of a restricted lung inhale. Definitely not so much for mouth to lung. I'm going to take a vape in just to show you. Definitely not for mouth to lung. Something I want to just talk about as well. I get, asked a lot, can this or that atomizer do mouth to lung? Sometimes when I'm doing things like this or the Griffin, and then you ask me, can you do mouth to lung? When you talk about mouth to lung, to me, my perspective of mouth to lung would be like smoking a cigarette. It's got to have a very tight airflow. Something like the T18, which I have here. Okay, just let me show you. Now this is a mouth to lung. It's a very comfortable, tight vape. Or rather kind of tight airflow. Mouth to lung, there you go. That's mouth to lung. For this, the airflow is too big for a mouth to lung. It's going to be uncomfortable for your mouth to try and hold so much vapor in there. I'd rather just, take it in, do a lung inhale. It's so much more easier. So I hope, that sort of like helped clarify and helped you quite a bit in deciding whether it's mouth to lung or lung inhale. Okay, back to the Cubis again. The airflow is pretty awesome, much like the Heracles, kind of airflow system in there. It goes from the top, like I said, down in the center, go back up again, hit your coils. It's a nice looking tank. Okay, this is not really a tank for high wattages because of the coil size that you see in a close-up just now. I suppose a nice, comfortable vape would be anywhere between 0.5 ohms to 1 ohm coils. All right, so let me just take another vape. Yeah, very nice. This is a 0.5 ohm coil there. And the Cubis, Malaysia, I thought I saw it one place somewhere in Hartomas Regency, wherever that is in KL. It's going for about 100 ringgit. Besides that, I don't know where else is, selling this. The Cubis. My vapor store in the US, this is going for about 18 US dollars. It can be anywhere in the US. You can find it in quite a few retail outlets from 14 to 22 US dollars, somewhere around there. So that's the Cubis for you there. Nice vape. And the Cuboid right here, this is definitely value for the buck. Okay, you can get it from Vapor Hub for 160 ringgit. Nice, cheap, good, like I always say. All right, so anyway, that's it for the Cuboid and also the Cubis. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to take one more vape before we wrap it up. Until I talk to you again, vape safe. Have a nice day. God bless. Bye for now.